testing this. So the changes I made, I took out Acolyte and Shield Block. I put in Deathlord. Deathlord kind of substitutes as Shield Block because it essentially nets you 8 health. So kind of similar with, similar to Shield Block without the card cycle, and also gives them a card cycle if it's a mirror. Having Deathlord is pretty helpful. Second change, I put in Brand Bronzebeard instead of Acolyte. So also in the mirror matchup, Acolyte's kind of dead. Against aggro, you're using Acolyte basically to pop Divine Shields, which Brand Bronzebeard can do just as well. And it's also like a big, it's like one of those immediate threats. Like people don't want to leave an Acolyte on board. Like if it's aggro, they don't want to leave an Acolyte on board such that you draw too many cards. Same with Brand Bronzebeard. Brand doesn't actually have too much combo with this, besides with the third new addition, which is Iron Juggernaut. So I took out Sylvanas for Iron Juggernaut. One of the issues is Sylvanas in the mirror is actually a liability. So, because they can feed you an Acolyte to Sylvanas. So why not instead just play Iron Juggernaut, which is like guaranteed 10 damage, and then if you couple with Brand, then you get double damage. So combos are using basically Brand. You can play with Brand Lotheb to completely lock out spells. Brand Shield Maiden, gain 10 armor. Brand Dr. Boom, and Brand Iron Juggernaut. Those are the main combos. Less important combos like Brand Taskmaster for 2 damage. That doesn't really matter. Hey Hesky, how's it going? And Nick. I think we need something earlier. Especially this guy, killing all day. He only plays cancer decks. So he's just a scumbag guy. Looks like we got pretty lucky that we got the 2 weapons early on. Infinite Patrons, Lock Brand Iron Juggernaut has reignited my interest in this game. You have to try it. Yeah, we're testing it now. Brand Iron Juggernaut. Oh yeah, Brand Reno. Well, that doesn't really quite work. Cancer Shaman is a thing. Yeah, because of the stupid Ray Noodle promoting cancer decks. By the way, if you guys didn't check out I tweeted it out, but we played against Reynad while he was playing his Cancer Shaman deck. He got pretty salty that I re-queued into him. I heard you can swap the Deathlord with the new monkey card. I forgot the name. No, I like Deathlord is so much better than the monkey taunt. We'll go ahead and play Brand. The animation's so cool. It's like wee floating around. But again, like this, essentially Brand does the same job as Acolyte. It trades with the board. Like he's afraid, right? So it's like essentially Brand is monkey taunt. Think about it. Like I could have replaced Brand with the monkey taunt. They did the same thing there, exactly the same thing. Do you ever try Brand on Justicar? Brand doesn't work on Justicar. Infinite Patrons, I didn't see it in your deck. Yeah, I just put it in. Those are new changes. How do you think Control Shaman is? With the what do you call it, Scarab Shaman, that's been pretty strong. It's definitely been featured on Hearthstone. You guys can check out there for the deck list. Do you ever try Brand? Oh, I answered that. Did you beat his Shaman? Yeah, I beat his Shaman. I lost to his Shaman the first game. He had a really cheesy win against my Molten Mage, and then I immediately re-queued it with my Reno Warrior, and then I beat him with Reno Warrior. Yeah, he was pretty salty about that game. Alright. Reno Jackson. That's going to be useful. We're going to save it for some more value, though. So now I don't really mind taking health. We can actually just clear the board. I don't need to be super efficient about removal, because if it's a cancer version, they don't really run anything big. It's not like the old versions where they ran Fell Reaver and Dr. Boom, Ragnaros, Fire Elementals. The Ray Noodle Cancer Shaman is just like very, very fast. Just like lots of small minions with the buff, the overload buffs, the mech buffs, leopard gnomes. Just like really, really cheesy minions. Not very big value. Let's get Baron. It's just like consistent board clear, and then he has to waste like lava burst on it. He doesn't really want to do that. So this actually might not be exactly Ray Noodle's version, because it's somebody else was playing Aggro Shaman. It runs stuff like Ancestral Knowledge, like this. Does Brand Deathwing clear even death rattles? I don't think so. But that's actually something I haven't tested. Interesting point, Tomo. Does anybody know the answer to that? I want to start really pressuring him, so I want this to go face rather than like popping the Divine Shield with Baron. Deathwing kills Brand first. Okay. That probably makes sense. Yeah, you can only upgrade standard hero power once. Go ahead and get this down. It's not that we want to... It's not like... 50, like healing it for 15 is fine. But it's also just getting the body on the board. And you probably just concede now. He probably doesn't have enough juice to actually like punch through another 30 health. Let's give him greetings because he's kind of a cancer player. So, you know, no respect for cancer players.